वैसे तो liquid funds are considered very safe and many investors consider them as a great alternate to FDs for their short-term parking. They promise better returns and instant liquidity. But let me ask you one question. क्या liquid funds में आपका पैसा 100% safe है? The honest answer is no. An absolute no. Yes, in the past, specific market crises have completely shattered this 100% safe myths. If you scan the historical data, liquid funds returns have actually dipped into the negative territory roughly 21 times. Today we are exposing exactly how these so-called safe funds lose money and where you should actually put your emergency cash. Let's dive in. To understand the risk, you need to know where your money goes. Liquid funds invest in short-term debt papers like commercial papers and treasury bills that mature within 91 days, that is 3 months. And normally these papers pay steady interest. But two dangerous things can happen. One is credit risk, the other one is liquidity risk. Credit risk means the company or fund lent money to simply defaults. वो पैसा लेके भाग जाती है and bankrupt हो जाती है. And liquidity risk happens when thousands of investors panic and they demand their money back at the exact same time. The fund house doesn't have cash sitting in the locker, so they are forced to sell their bonds at heavy discounts in the open market, causing an immediate drop in the fund's net asset value, NAV. If you think this is just a theoretical concept I'm talking about, look at 2018. During the infamous IL&FS crisis, the massive infrastructure company defaulted on its debt, rated AAA rated. And some of India's top liquid funds held these exact toxic papers. Overnight, fund houses had to withdraw off these investments and investors woke up to see their safe liquid funds NAV drop up to 5% in a single day. That wiped out months of accumulated interest in just 24 hours. Let me give you another example. March 2020. As the COVID lockdown hit, panic-stricken corporate giants rushed to withdraw massive amounts of cash all at once. To meet this multi-crore redemption pressure, funds had to do distress selling. As a result, multiple top-tier liquid funds from major asset management companies delivered negative weekly returns. Now, to be fair, SEBI stepped in after these crises. Today, liquid funds are mandated to hold at least 20% of their assets in liquid cash or ultra-safe government treasury bills to handle such kind of panic withdrawals. So they are much safer now than they were in 2018. But if you want absolute capital protection where the risk of negative returns is practically zero, you shouldn't look at liquid funds, you should look at overnight funds. Overnight funds invest in assets that mature in exactly 24 hours, backed by 100% government collateral via traps. इसमें डिफॉल्ट का या इंटरेस्ट रेट फ्लक्चुएशंस का कोई चांस ही नहीं होता. So here's the final verdict. If you want a slightly higher yield and can digest a micro fraction of risk, pick a liquid fund, but with a higher AUM, a giant fund house with minimal private corporate debt. But if it's your hardcore emergency fund and you lose sleep over a 0.1% drop, play it safe with an overnight fund or a standard bank FD. If this video helped you look past the marketing fluff of mutual funds, hit that subscribe button. Share this with your friend who is planning their emergency fund, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.